Vagina. Vagina. 2 plus 2 equals vagina. My love is like lightning. It gives girls orgasms.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience, that they're laughing at her.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes?
Yep. Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Catch her outside, and she'll go outside and do what she has to do.
Woohoo! Well, hello. I guess I'm on TikTok. I just dropped in to say everything's going to be okay. You keep the faith, and to remind you that I'll be on tonight reading a story at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, and to say woo, 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 woo. I can do it, so can you. Woo, 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 woo. I believe in you.
We need to have a talk about some of y'all in my comments telling me to take down the Trump flag, telling me to kill myself because I like Trump. It's my fucking opinion. It's my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you. You shouldn't be sitting in the fucking comments telling me to kill myself behind a fucking screen, not in person. If it was in person, I'd have more respect for you. I'm honestly just lost for words of how disrespectful people are nowadays. It honestly pisses me off. Next time you comment, think about it.
That wasn't real Marxism. What it really means, and I've thought about this for a long time, it's the most arrogant possible statement anyone could ever make. It means if I would have been in Stalin's position, I would have ushered in the damn utopia instead of the genocidal massacres, because I understand the doctrine of Marxism and everything about me is good. It's like, well, think again, sunshine. You don't understand it. You don't understand it. And you're not that good. And if the power was in your hands, assuming you had the competence, which you don't, you wouldn't have done any better. And even if you had, there would have been someone else waiting right behind you to shoot you the first time you actually tried to do anything good. And that's what happened to all the old guard who ran the damn revolution. Stalin rounded them all up and shot them, along with their families and millions of other people. So even if you do happen to be that avatar of moral purity that you claim implicitly, the probability that you'd get to act out your goodness in relationship to those possessed by your ideology is 0.
Top 5 reasons Generation X is the best generation. Number 1. Generation X were young adults during 9/11, meaning that they saw the world come together for a common cause, unlike the generations now fighting and bitching over things that are often superfluous. Number 2. Generation X had the best cast on Saturday Night Live. You'll have plenty of time for rolling doobies when you're living in a van down by the river. Generation X had way better entertainment. Rock and roll was still rock and roll, not this estrogen-filled emo weirdness that's going on now. Video games were actually video games, not poorly written interactive movies. And they had Darth Vader instead of Darth Maul. Come on, man. 4. Generation X understands OK Boomer way better than a lot of people think. You know, this was the generation of punk rock, people that were less inclined to listen to the stupid-ass advice of their parents. That's led our younger generations to still be living at home. Number 5, and most importantly, you Generation X folks understand that political correctness is really just insecure bullshit.
Vagina. Vagina. 2 plus 2 equals vagina. My love is like lightning. It gives girls orgasms.
This is the Second Amendment, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. When you couple it with some famous quotes by Thomas Jefferson, it makes a little more sense even in today's society. The strongest reason for people to retain the right to keep and bear arms is a last resort to protect themselves against tyranny in the government. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. When the government fears the people, there is liberty. And finally, the beauty of the Second Amendment is that it will not be needed until they try to take it. Now, if you put that into context with our Declaration of Independence, it says that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and institute a new government. This is particularly why the Second Amendment is still just as relevant today as it was when it was first written, as well as protecting all of our other rights.